Hey friends! So I went on Snapchat and I asked you to finish this sentence. I am a biracial person who, and here's what you had to say.
I am a biracial person who is insecure about dating because I have a white Latino mother and a black Latino father, and I'm this weird light-skinned hue. I always felt like people are interested in me because even though I'm black, I'm like the safe black person because I'm light-skinned and mixed, and it's like, I can't date you or go out with you if you low-key or high-key don't like black women. Way to perpetuate colorism there. To be honest, I don't even usually say biracial, I say mixed because both my parents are Latino and a lot of people think that Latino is a race even though it isn't. I'm a biracial person who never gets clocked by white people as white, but never gets clocked by black people as black.
I'm a biracial person who had to grow up in a sort of a tug of war, and all my life I had to defend my identity in a world that's so obsessed with binary.
A thing that I get a lot is, wow, you're such a good mix. It's like, what's a bad mix?
Biswewe Anakwadukwe Indigenous. Hello, my name is Echo Cloud Woman. I'm a member of the Ojibwe Nation, and I am so much greater than phenotype stereotypes.
As a multiracial person, I want people to realize that I'm proud of the different heritage and cultures that make up who I am.
I am a mixed-race Japanese American who is constantly told that I'm not really Asian.
I don't know, there's just this weird obsession with purity, with people literally using the word pure and real, and it's like, okay, where does that leave me?
I am a biracial person who is not exotic.
I'm a mixed person who took quite a long time to truly embrace in my blackness and understand and appreciate black beauty instead of running away from it.
I'm a multiracial person who's tired of people trying to define me by my blood quantum.
I am a biracial person who took 26 of her 29 years of life to learn to love both sides of who she is.
I'm a biracial person whose minority status is ignored by the white members of my family.
I'm a biracial person who, throughout my entire life, has been asked, "What are you?" in a really condescending way, and it's really infuriating.
So I am a mixed race person that identifies as black, has black parents, but when I tell people I am black, that's just not enough for them. I love being black, so when you tell me that I don't look entirely black or that I look like a non-black race, like it's a good thing, then that says you don't think full blackness is beautiful.
I'm a biracial person who doesn't like being told they're either or.
I'm a biracial person who often wishes that I didn't have two cultures to choose from and only had one.
I am a biracial person who has yet to find any community that completely accepts me.
Biracial person who has had to unlearn a lot of internalized racism as well as self-hatred.
As a multiracial person, I want people to realize that I'm proud of the different heritage and cultures that make up who I am.
I'm a biracial person who has been told many times that I'm not really Hispanic because I don't look like it.
I am a biracial person who is having increasingly difficult conversations with her white mom.
I'm a biracial person who no longer feels the need to blame myself for either being too white or too Middle Eastern.
I'm a mixed person who has always been told that you sound a bit too white, but I'm not even white.
I am a biracial person who is 100% of both the countries of my ethnic origin. And no, I'm not basically white.
I'm a biracial person that hates when people stare or say where you're from or what are you.
I'm a biracial person who's tired of being told that I have to choose which race to identify as and being told that when I identify as black and white that I can only identify as black.
I'm a biracial person who is Latina and black, and it's kind of hard to identify with either or both of those because I'm not black enough or Latina enough.
I am a mixed person who was always too ghetto to hang out with the white kids and talk too white to hang out with the black kids. I'm not considered a pretty mixed girl because I don't have light eyes or hair, and I'm not people's perfect example of what a mixed baby should be.
Biracial person, but this is still my home, even though I'm only half from Australia. I am still completely Australian. I don't understand why people can't understand that. When I was little, if I told anyone I was white, people would say, "You're not white." And if I said I was black, people would say, "Well, you're not black either." So I don't really understand where I'm supposed to.
I'm a mixed guy who always gets mistaken as adopted because people just
can't seem to understand that white ladies can have black babies. That's me.
I am a mixed person who feels like they have absolutely no culture because we didn't talk about race growing up in my family, and so I have no connection.
I'm a Malay girl who live in Denmark. There's only 2 people of color in my grade. So my white friends never accepted me as white, but never allowed me to be black. So they made me feel like nothing. Besides, it's very hard living in Denmark and being a person of color because, for example, I have to go to other countries to buy my makeup.
Franchesca, I am a biracial person who still doesn't know how to fill out some forms that ask me what I am. I have been asked many times, what are you? You don't look dark, so you're not black, but you don't look too white, so you're not white. European heritage, African heritage, and Native American heritage, and I still feel like people can't place me into anything. So they ask, what are you?
I am a biracial person who fits in neither of the communities I belong to, and who struggles to find a place where I don't feel like a fraud. I'm a biracial person who struggles to find a balance between rejecting white supremacy and finding a meaningful connection to the white part of my heritage.
Honestly, I could cry because the snaps that I've got from you have been so honest and beautiful and raw, and thank you for trusting me with your stories.
When people find out that my husband is white, I oftentimes hear a combination of, you are gonna have the cutest mixed babies, and they're gonna have like big curly hair. They might have like light blue eyes. Hashtag team light skin. Oh, hey, could you get out of my uterus? Thank you.